Sprites are the images which are like actors in your program. Every Scratch program is made up of lots and lots and lots of sprites. And the scripts we write control them. We can make sprites move around, make sounds, change their look, and many more. Let's get started! Now let us see what are the different ways we can get a sprite for our programs. When you click on this button here, the bar shown has 4 buttons for creating sprites. First option is a search button which allows us to choose the sprite from the library. Next option is the paintbrush, which allows us to create or draw our own sprites. Next option is the prize button, which gives us any random sprite from the library. Last one is the upload button, which allows us to upload any image from our computer as a sprite. Isn't that awesome? Let us try the first option. Click on the search button and it will take us to the library of sprites. All the sprites are grouped under different categories as you can see. For example, if you want to select a sports related sprite, you can click directly on the sports group. You can also search for any sprite by a name. You click on the sprite and that will open the sprite and also place it on the stage. When a sprite is created, it will be placed at a random location on the stage, usually around the center, and open the sprite in your tab you're currently viewing. Now, the next option is to create our own sprite using Paint option. I love this because we can create whatever we want. Well, I am trying to create a Pokemon character. I will share when I am done. But for now, let me try creating a simple car. We have the options to draw boxes, circles, or lines, and color or fill them the way we want. Let me drag a rectangle for the body of the car, and let me drag a few more rectangles to make the wheels. Let's make it more colorful like a sports car. There we go, our car is ready. You have more options here to flip the image, control the size of the lines. Now once you go to the code section, you can see it all ready to be used. Now the next option is a surprise sprite. This is simple. When you click on this, it will give us any random sprite from the library. Let's see what we get today. Okay, we got an apple. Now the final option is to upload a sprite. I like this option too because we can get any image we have and upload it here as a sprite. Well, you can even upload your own picture. Yeah, so let me try adding a sprite using the upload option. Click on this will open a window for you to select any image from your computer. I have a fire truck image I downloaded earlier, so let me select that and boom, there we go. It shows up as a sprite. So we used all 4 options to add sprites here. If you want to change anything with Sprites, click on the Sprite and go to Costumes tab shown here and make changes. Also, sprites can have different costumes. This is really cool when we are creating animations because, for example, with the costumes for cat shown here, we can write code to make the same sprite change costumes and show it as if it is moving. You can also create new costumes. For example, if I right-click on the costume and click duplicate, it will create a new costume for us. We can change the color and we can even change the name here and use it in our program. You can always delete a sprite if you don't want by clicking on the delete button here. You can also give meaningful names for our sprites. I think it's always better to name our sprites properly so it becomes easier to refer to them in our programs, especially when you're dealing with a lot of sprites in the same program. We can also specify the size to make it show bigger or smaller on the stage. You can specify the direction it should show up on the stage. You can also specify the X and Y values here that will determine where the sprite will show up on the screen. Alright, let's review! We learned all the different ways we can add sprites. We can add from the scratch library, create our own in Paint option, get a random sprite or upload any picture as a sprite. Isn't that awesome? We also looked at all different ways to edit our sprites and create costumes. Oh, here comes more! We're learning so much in just one episode. Well, there's no fun in creating all these cool sprites without making them do something, right? We will get into details of different controls in the programming palette in next video. Until then, have fun exploring our sprites. If you like my video, please subscribe so you can keep creating awesome projects with me. Hooray!